Hello everyone, my name is Putra Montianus Bangun from University of North Sumatra, majoring in accounting. In this video, I will be explain about accounting fee information. Accounting fee information. In this chapter, accounting fee information will study the session first, definition and characteristic of film companies. Second, reasons for choosing the film. Third, the types of film. Fourth, some important issues about the film. Fifth, accounting process for establishment of the film. First, definition and characteristic of film companies. Definition of film. Film can be defined as a form of business entity partnership to run and develop a business between two or more people with the name of the business together. Etymologically, the word film comes from Netherlands, as known as vennootschap under firma. The meaning is trade union between several companies. Characteristic of film companies. First, mutual agency. Its film's partner is a representative or agents of the film for the purpose of their business. Second, limited life. It means that the lifespan or legally of a film is limited by apparent matters. If the actual reality in the field turns out to be no longer in accordance with what is stipulated in the agreement that has been made, then legal film was considered dissolved. Third, unlimited liability. As mentioned above, the film is an association of several parties. That way, the responsibility of its partner is not only limited to the amount of capital they have deposited. That means, if the film's assets are not sufficient to cover the debt contest of the agreement, then the partner's personal assets are also used as collateral or means of payment of the film's debts until everything is finished. Fourth, ownership of an interest in a partnership. Although the film is an association of alias will be inherent in the film. All the assets that have been invested by the alias have become common property and are no longer the personal property of its ally. For the assets that have been invested, the partner will get a reward in the form of ownership rights in the film called capital. Fifth, participation in partnership profit. By joining a person as an ally in a film and upon the payment of capital, the partner will receive ownership rights or capital in the film. Then, the allies are also entitled to receive or participate in the film's profit sharings. On the other hand, if the film suffers losses, the allies must also commit and bear it. Second, reasons for choosing the film. First, collection of capital. Various reasons for choosing the form of a film include the collection of capital, the limited amount of capital that is always inherent in company, that is in the form of an individual can be overcome by choosing the form of a film company. With the form of an individual company, the source of capital is limited, the owner is only one person. Conversely, with the form of a film, the owner of the company consists of more than one person, and thus the amount of capital raised will certainly be more because it is provided and comes from several people. In practice, choosing the form of a film is always an alternative to raising a larger amount of capital. Second, easy forming in dissolving procedures. Easy formation and dismissal procedure as mentioned above. The procedure for forming a partnership company or firm is so simple and easy. Alias who agree to establish a firm are sufficient. Only to make a deed of agreement or the agreement between them only comes from one person because, and with that, did the firm has been formed. Third, inherent personal characteristic of the owner. The first and third characteristic of a firm, as mentioned above, have always been one of the important factors why the firm forms is the alternative chosen by investor. With these two characteristics, it can be said that the life and death of a firm is very dependent on personal characteristics and the ability of the owners or alias in managing it. Unlike the case with corporate companies, participation in the management of the company, the personal characteristics of the owner are not integrated with the company, including in the various activities it carries out. Thus, the personal advantages inherent in the owner do not play a part in the determining the success of a company in the form of a company, while in a firm, it's always one of the important keys to its success. Third, the types of firms. First, from the point of view of the line of business, for example, trading firms and non-trading firms. Second, from the point of rights, for example, public firms and limited firms. Public firms, which is a firm whose all members or alias have the same rights. Limited firms, which are a type of firm whose members do not have the same right. They are groups of alias who have all the rights associated, and there are alias who have limited rights. Fourth, some important issues about the firm. First, from a legal point of view and from an accounting point of view. Also, from a legal point of view, a firm is like an individual company, which is not a separate entity from its owners. But from an accounting point of view, a firm is a separate entity from its owners. This is indeed a requirement in accounting. Second, in practice. In practice, many firms operate using an accrual basis accounting system, but some of them use a cash basis or modified cash basis. This is possible because the firm's records are made for alias and must show the information they need. Third, from many who look at, many people think that the characteristic of the three firms, namely unlimited responsibility, is a form of firm weakness. Because of these people sometimes choose to sit as silent partners in a limited firm. Fourth, in the case of a firm that is a limited firm. In the case of firms of a limited type, the obligation of passive partners, or referred to as silent partners, are not only limited to the amount invested, but they are also limited to taking some action in the management aspect. Fifth, accounting process for establishment of the firm. First, the firm was founded by amalgamation of individuals. Second, firms are founded by the incorporation of individuals into individual companies. Third, firm is founded by combining individual companies. Okay, that's the video from me. If you have questions, please ask in the comment column. In the end, I say thank you and God bless you.